Hey, welcome back. Zach and I...
Logan, shut your mouth. I know you're the fucking traitor.
Zach, you're the traitor. Oh, I would never. I really want to get to the top of this tower.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, man. I'm very excited. I feel like as it progresses, it's going to be very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So...
Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
Is it like, gameplay-wise, like, are you funneled into, like, where you have to find who the traitor is in order to progress, or do you choose someone to kill?
No, you choose someone to kill, they die. If you're wrong, well, you'll see.
Did you choose the wrong person at some point, Zach?
I won't purposefully. It does happen sometimes. But that's just because... I'm stupid. Actually, the traitor minigame is not that difficult, like finding out who the traitor is. But if you're not paying attention, you can get fucked over. And that's happened a couple times, because I've played through this game twice, and I just totally forgot the second time. Even though I should have. Anyways.
Oh, that makes sense. It's the same people
yeah.
each time. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, the traitor is random.
Oh, so... Wow, that's a lot. If they have to do... Oh, I guess the traitor could be anyone, because you can choose to kill anyone. So, like, no matter what, they would have to do all the dialogue options.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. They did it well, though. And, I mean, it's already, like, partially visual novel, so they already had to do, like, hundreds of lines of... Hundreds of is a bit of an estimation here, but yeah.
What are you basing your picks for the team on?
Basically just to... there's two things. Who can attack from a distance, and who does the most damage when they attack. And this one I just basically chose random ones, I'm pretty sure, just to show off a few characters. Oh, okay.
It's... You're not choosing based on trust or anything, it's just abilities.
Go. No, so that does come into the traitor minigame, who you send on missions later on, but we haven't gotten to that point yet, so I'll talk about that when we get there. And every mission before you begin, you can choose where each character goes, except for Show. So if you want to tactically plan, that can help. Although with these first missions, they just put you all in one group, like, in the center, so it doesn't make much of a difference.
Man, I'm digging this music. I'm into it. I like those robots so much. They seem so annoyed each time they shoot you. Like, they just, like, flip their gun out and are like, fuck you.
Yeah, what's funny is they don't really look menacing or anything. They kind of look like a Roomba or something.
That'd be great. Just duct taped a gun to a Roomba.
That would be pretty badass, actually. I'd respect that.
Yeah, I'm also very jealous of that backpack. Whatever animal that might be.
I think it's supposed to be a pig. It's difficult to tell.
Oh, okay. You know. Oh, she levitates.
Yep. So... The weird thing about Mana, the person with the purple hair, what's with her fucking hair? Like, how do you get your hair to go in drills like that? It's absurd. It's a thing I only ever see in anime. Like,
I mean, that could have been her psychic power.
That would be amazing. But no, her like psychic power is just super strength, I'm pretty sure. Although that doesn't count as much of a psychic power, I don't really think about it, but hey, whatever.
Ooh.
He can teleport, right? That's his...
I like it. That was so menacing. He just walks up to the kid and he's like, hey, you.
Oh god, not the Roomba. Damn. Sick damage, as you can see.
Yeah. I like the idea that they based some of the characters over what would be the least amount of work. Like, they just got a lot of them done. They got, like, the teleportation guy done and all the effects for that. And they're like, oh, wait, we don't have a walk cycle for one of our characters. And then they're like, she can just levitate. It's fine. And then they're like, wait, we don't have an idea for her yet. And they're like, super strength. Just have her hits do more damage. We won't have to change any of the effects. It'll be
It's
great.
not a psychic ability. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, it's just some guy. Hey, wait a minute. You said these would all be psychic. Shut up, Jonathan.
God damn it. That guy's such a dick.
See, according to the lore, Jonathan, goddammit.
Oh god, her British. I forgot about that. Her accent is
That's
so
British?
fucking annoying because it's so obvious that it's faked.
That was a British accent?
Yeah. It's like, hello, mate.
Why would they not just get a British person?
You know, that's a really good question.
Maybe they didn't want to have to interact with them? I don't know.
Right. Let's get this show on the road. Here.
Oh man, I like how the robots are branded too with the little stripes.
You really are unwell.
What the heck's going on here?
I came here to uphold justice.
I like how you're all just back.
Oh, yeah. Well, what are you supposed to do after you're done with murdering robots?
No, I just like how it's the same pose. Like, they're like, okay, well, back to leaning against this wall now.
Well, I mean, you've got to stare at the same wall for hours, Logan. Come on. Who doesn't do that?
Do you think they brought any kind of entertainment? They look pretty bored. One of them just has like a PSP or something.
I don't think so. Because you never hear them mention anything about video games. In fact, I don't even think they brought a book. Like, this is... I don't think they ever get sleep or eat or anything, now that I think about it, because they never mention it. I guess they just do this all over 13 days. They starve themselves while constantly fighting robots, and then go have a sit down for, like, 3 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the easy explanation is just like they're superhumans. They might not need food or water.
Okay, I guess so. That's kind of a cheap one, though.
Yeah.
Or they just don't mention it for some reason.
Yeah. You know, they had some playtesting where they showed the characters shitting in the corner of the room, but it didn't go over too well.
Oh, yeah. What if the end just comes in like a delivery boy costume or something? I've got your dinner.
That's what it is. Just at the end of 13 days, they're so hungry. He's like, I will give you a pizza if you leave now. And they're like, deal.
Screw the UN. Screw the world. I'd do anything.
Really, though. Like, if you can save the pizza, what else does the world have to offer besides our amazing videos?
You know, I don't know. Maybe Netflix? I guess
that's a
where
good
it drops
point.
off, though.
Yeah.
Gotta climb to the top floor, huh?
Are we in a street now?
I mean, anyone know the way to go to reach
Yeah.
the top?
So,
Our
the
only
whole
option is to search the
tower
area.
basically
It could be a
functions
trap, but we don't have much of a choice.
as like different
Now,
areas,
going on with
and
what the
some of them are
end
like
said to us,
deserted
we are the
urban
only
cities,
ones
some of them are
entered
like
the building.
forests.
Oh, that's why it said floor 1, the city. Okay.
Yeah, destroyed city.
Where in the world are they?
It's not like they're just going outside and hanging out in the apocalypse realm or something. Although that would be kind of cool.
Just get bored in the tower.
Why are we the only ones that got in?
Let's go back, guys. I'm bored.
Maybe it's the one thing we have in common. Our gifts.
That thought sounds reasonable enough.
They never specified how many. But I heard them say when they put sealed together, there were others out there with abilities like I had.
It's regrettable that we were put in this situation before we had a proper grasp of our members.
You mean the traitor, huh?
I like the idea that one of them just has a really terrible power.
They try anything stupid, it'll blow their cover.
Like, just one of them has, like, a useless, like, they're like, I flip a coin, I always know if it's heads or tails. They're like, why are you here?
Hold it. Look, I understand. It's hard
Just-
not to be given the circumstances.
The government just, like, runs out of people. They're like, he said 11. This guy's good. He can do some magic card tricks. I don't. Just throw him in.
David Blaine.
Yeah. That'd
Coming
be
to the top.
so
That would be
sweet.
amazing.
Oh my god. I want David Blaine in a video game.
I do
Like,
too.
he goes
That
to
would be
attack
awesome.
someone, he just pokes the needle through his own hand.
Let's go.
And Ricky Gervais is there for no reason.
Oh my god. It's one of my favorite videos ever.
It's pretty good. What's with David Blaine's persona? Because he just comes off as like a fucking weirdo to me.
Let's do this.
I mean,
I guess that's-
the whole idea is he's supposed to be mysterious.
Right.
I think it's just he did it so early where he was trying to make magic be cool. Where instead of like having a cape and being like, hello, I'm a magician. He just like wore black and did street magic.
Right.
I think a lot of it is about like the powers being like inhuman or like the devil or whatever.
Inhuman. Oh, so like he's trying to kind of give himself a medal.
I think it's just the idea of him being like vague and mystical.
Okay. See, that's weird because it doesn't really come across like that to me. It just kind of seems like, oh, he sounds like a guy who's never talked to someone before. Do you get that impression?
Yeah, he's like, now, Ricky, it looks like I'm sticking a needle through my hands. She's like, David, Jesus. He's like, now you would think I was sticking a needle through my hand, wouldn't you, Ricky?
Am I sticking a needle through my hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think the idea is just like, at the time whenever he started like going against the grain of like wearing a cape and a top hat and being like, look at me. And
Okay,
he
I guess that makes
definitely stresses like the devil's aspect a lot in his specials, especially with his frog vomiting. Oh man. If there was a character in this game that could vomit frogs, really there should be one in every game.
I mean, that would be pretty amazing.
I'll turn you to ash.
So another thing you can do in this game, defer your turn to other people after moving,
Leave it to me.
so that they can move again after they've already moved.
Oh,
It's a
that's
cool mechanic.
really cool.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
If you didn't have like a lot of the cool abilities like that in this game, it would be a lot more basic as a tactical game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because currently it's. I mean, I know there's like a lot of JRPGs to which there's just no strategy at all. You literally just press attack every time, unless you're low on health, and then you just press potion.
Yeah.
And that gets super boring. But if you can mix it up,
Yeah, no,
It's
this
cool.
seems cool. I also like how they just gave them guns. Like, they weren't afraid to do that. It's just
Yeah.
like, what if the guy had a pistol? And they're like, okay. Like, it's a little lame in comparison to, like, magical, like, burn powers, but
yeah,
I like it.
that's true. It's more nuanced, more subtle, as opposed to everyone having massive swords like in Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of which, have you seen the new Final Fantasy game?
I
Actually, it's
have,
kind of
yeah.
cool.
I'm excited
I actually
for
kind
it.
of want to play it.
Yeah. Like, I've known a few people who are like, that didn't even look like a Final Fantasy game. It's like, you're right, but it looks like a game I want to play.
Yeah. But even though I saw the Conan, and they do just look like a boy band to me. Like,
Oh,
pretty cool.
well, yeah. I mean, there's some things that never change.
Yeah. And that is that Final Fantasy protagonists will look like girls. I can't keep up with all these politically correct words you're throwing at me, Logan.
Go.
Well, you know, try harder.
Wait a minute, Trump won, so that means we don't have to be politically correct now, right?
Oh, is that what... That,
Yes, I think that's what it means.
Are we-
Someone told me that.
what? Is it legal to say?
You know,
How do we test it? Just hey Zach.
Mhm.
Don't be retarded. No,
Oh my God.
No, I mean, it seems okay. I don't know. No,
I can hear the commenters yelling out in the void, but
I mean that would
the government
require
hasn't
people
come and arrested you yet.
watching our videos, Zach.
oh, true. That's never gonna happen.
It's always a good safety net. You say some stupid stuff, then you're like, oh wait, absolutely no one cares.
Yeah.
I forgot for a second. Also,
Just
like,
going on about a joke.
can we acknowledge how this guy has the Jack in the Box mascot on his shirt?
He's a fan.
Huh?
What?
So is that a clue about who the traitor was?
Yeah, did you miss it?
No, I saw it. I was just making
Okay.
sure that these are like visions of it. Is that her power? Or part of it?
I can't remember exactly what it is, but I think it's something like being able to read the minds of others. What do you call that? Psychic?
Oh, I forget
The
the name of
distinctions
it.
break down for me after a certain point.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. So we have these premonitions throughout. So, audience, if you're playing at home, try not to be too distracted by our amazing commentary, because we have a traitor to catch. It's Hillary. It's Hillary Clinton. She's the
no.
traitor.
Drain the swamp.
Spoiler alert.
Constantly walking
You're
beside
kidding
me.
me.
Well, it's bullshit.
Do this in style.
Yeah, so, this functions as a way you can figure out who the traitors are. If there's red text, that means there's a traitor in your group, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that factors into the gamey part of finding the traitor later in the game, but
So for the red text, is whoever said that the traitor?
no.
It just shows that there is a traitor.
No, I think that's meant to be a red herring. It just shows that there's a traitor.
Okay.
If it did do that, I mean, that would make it a bit too easy, probably.
Yeah.
Unless
It
you
also
just weren't paying attention.
it didn't seem like it was an actual line too, because it was like something along the lines of "It's all your fault." So I guess it could just be like our own personal paranoia. Man, this game is cool. I am surprised. It is. I really thought you were fucking with me when you're like, I like this game. Then the graphics came up. I was like, Zach, come on, man.
Oh God.
We didn't finish the Science Girls thing, and that looked kind of almost better. But yeah, no, I'm into it. We got these distinct personalities.
Mm-hmm.
We got the betrayal.
It's all leading up to something. Ooh, mysterious.
Oh man, I am on board for our amazing Let's Play series.
Oh boy.
Man, when's the last time you were excited for one of our Let's Play series? God.
It's been a while. You know, I like doing random videos, but Crystal Bears was such a fucking pain.
But like, when's the last time we played a good game? Like, this doesn't seem like a great game, but it seems like a cool game.
Yeah.
I mean, the Cat President, pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, it had good jokes. Just, I wouldn't call that like a good game though, especially since it was just kind of a random one-off thing. I don't know.
Well, check out our other videos, and maybe they'll be as amazing.
Football Superstars, clearly the best.
Oh
game we played.
God. Oh man.